How are you doing? Hope you are doing good. Happy weekend. Happy Saturday to everyone. Today, I'll be talking about Germany. Actually, I'll be talking about the school system in Germany. The school system in Germany. Yes. And the one I will base on really is the kindergarten, which they call the crash. Yes, the crash. And the kindergarten, I would like to talk about the starting. How do your child start in the kindergarten here? What are the things to do? What are the things, for you to take note as a parent? That is very, very important. What do you need to buy? What are the other expenses, for you to say, okay, my child is starting kindergarten, and this is the things I would like, to get, or this is the things they told me to get for my child. So if you are just joining, you are welcome to my YouTube channel, Mary Sport. Feel free to drop your comments also below. So yeah, we have different school system actually. We also have the private kindergarten, and we have the normal one. So if your child wants to start kindergarten, most kindergarten they accept child also, let me say, from 6 months, mostly from 6 months upward, and it depends on your child, it depends on each child, how each child, is quickly to cope. So the things you need actually for the child, for your son or for your daughter in kindergarten, they will give you a list of what you need to get. Mostly, like, you have most of them at home. The clothes they use, to change, maybe they pour water or it gets wet, things like that. So they will tell you to bring extra clothes. And the extra clothes also, it depends on the weather. If you are during the warm season like now, you just need, let me say, shorts, t-shirts. And another thing, it depends on how old your daughter is or your son is. If the child is still wearing diaper, hello, if the child is still wearing diaper or not. So if yes, with diaper, then you have to, let me say, a pack of diaper and with wipes. You take it along, and you also take maybe in case the child have wound, so you take it also along with you. And they will tell you to bring a mapper. They call it mapper. It is where they can put different. If you are just joining, you are welcome to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate, thank you. So they will put the papers they've been doing, the drawings your child is doing, maybe your child draw this or this, they will put it inside. They will be keeping it for the child till that child is leaving that class, just like your teacher also keeping documents of you, the pictures where your child is eating, where he's playing, they will take pictures. It is actually lovely. They will take a lot of pictures there for your child, and they will help your child to be keeping it. And whenever the child is leaving, they will give you. And I love it. Hi, Hayden. How are you doing? Hope you are doing good. How are you doing? Nice seeing you. Happy weekend. So they will keep it for your child, and anytime your child is leaving that kindergarten, they will give you. I think no problem, Hayden. No problem. No problem. Buy something for me. Nicole, hi. Ooh, how are you doing, Nicole? Nicole Fisher, where are you streaming from? Please let me know. Where are you watching me from? Let me know. I want to really know. So it's a very good memory for my two daughters now, because I have three kids. For my two daughters, I have it, and every time my daughters, they love going there to just see those memories where they were eating, playing. It's a lot of fun for your child. My daughter, one of my daughter is 8 years old now. Oh, sorry, Nicole. How are you doing? Where are you streaming from? Please let me know. Where are you watching me from? So it's a very good memory for my daughters, she would take it and like, Mama, look at this. Mama, look where I'm doing this. Look where I'm doing this. So I love that. And another thing they would tell you to get is cap during the warm weather because of the sun. They would tell you, hi Nicole. Yeah, ich erkläre gerade die Leute. I'm sorry for the people watching me that are speaking in English also. I will be swapping the language. Ja, ich erkläre gerade, wie das Kindergarten bei uns hier läuft. Also wenn ein Kind mit Kindergarten hier anfängt, was die Eltern besorgen sollen, je nachdem, ob Feuchttücher und so weiter. So, as I was saying, they will tell you to get cap because of the weather, and they will tell you to also get sun cream because they want to avoid sunburn on the child also. And the picture of you, let me see the picture of the family also to put it inside that mappe. Yeah, to put it inside the mappe also. So, and those things, they are very, very important for you to get it. Trust me, for you to get it, they are very, very important because it's going to help your child. You know, vice versa. Anytime they want to change your child clothes, they will be able to change it and keep him or her clean. So another thing people don't talk about. Hi Maxi. Hello, alles gut? Ich hoffe, es geht dir gut. Please, if you are streaming from Germany, let me see. Wenn du hier in Deutschland mich anschauen, kannst du bitte das gerne in den Kommentar so Flagge. Ja, auch gut, danke schön. Danke. Ja, heute mache ich so eine kurze Erklärung, wie das uns hier in Deutschland läuft, wenn ein Kind mit Kindergarten anfangen, was die Eltern so besorgen soll, was sie kaufen soll. Ja, und ja, alle möglichen Sachen, die die Eltern besorgen soll eigentlich. Okay, du verlässt den Livestream nicht. Ja, okay, kein Problem. So, ja, Sonnencreme, so Sonnenhut, Wechselwäsche, Pampers, Feuchttücher, je nachdem wie alt das Kind ist, soll man das alle besorgen. Und eigentlich auch, was viele Leute auch so Rechnung danach zu Hause erhalten, wenn Jugendamt das rausfinden, wenn wir arbeiten und entweder du wohnst mit deinem Mann oder du wohnst alleine und du gut genug verdient, dann musst du Kindergartenbeitrag auch bezahlen. Also wir bezahlen das auf jeden Fall. So another thing people used to forget is for them paying the child kindergarten fee. So, and if you are working, if you are earning very well, you have to pay that money. If not, if they get to know, if they get to fish it out, then they will give you a lot of Strafe. Leute, wenn ihr gerne, dass ich auf Deutsch reden, einfach in den Kommentar da hinterlassen. Einfach da hinterlassen und dann werde ich auf jeden Fall mehr Deutsch sprechen als Englisch, oder wenn ihr auch einverstanden sind, dass ich auch weiter in Englisch reden, dann kann ich das auch gerne machen. So, as I was saying, that morning they calculate that morning. Thank you for the likes. Thank you. They calculate that money according to how much you are collecting as a parent, how much you are receiving as a parent. So that is the way they calculate that money. And that money, you'll be paying it every month. You will also be paying money for food every month. Hello. You will also be paying money for that food. The child, if your child will be in the kindergarten till 2:30. Anything 2:30 upward, you have to pay that money for food so that the child will also be able to eat afternoon food. So, and another thing is they call it get to know yourself. The teacher gets the teachers, they get to know the child, and you also as a parent get to know, how the child is doing, trying to leave the child also in the first 2 weeks. It is very, very important. Also eine auch. Oh, vielen Dank, Nicole. Dankeschön. Vielen Dank. Dankeschön. Danke, danke. And another thing is that I would also like to say is that these 2 weeks, Ich wechsle von Englisch auf Deutsch. Ne? Also andere Sachen auch ist, diese 2 Wochen Eingewohnung, das ist sehr, sehr wichtig. 2 Wochen Eingewohnung, das ist sehr, sehr wichtig. Je nachdem, habe ich immer vorher gesagt, also je nach Kind, kein Problem. Je nach Kind, mancher Kind braucht einfach so mehr als 2 Wochen und manche braucht einfach eine Woche, aber diese 2 Wochen Eingewohnung ist sehr, sehr wichtig, damit das Kind selber oder damit das Kind gewohnen kann, wie die ganze Situation, das Kind kommt an, ist entweder frühstücken, entweder je nachdem, was das Kind immer so morgens macht. Und die Eltern durften eigentlich die erste Woche oder die ersten paar Tage mit das Kind im Kindergarten bleiben, damit das Kind auch mehr Sicherheit bekommt und so schockiert, ne, wo ist Mama, je nachdem, oder wo ist meine Mama hingegangen. So. Und ja, das ist ganz, ganz wichtig. Vielleicht das erste Tag bleibt das Kind 30 Minuten oder 1 Stunde und dann wird das einfach weiter so 1 Stunde, 2 Stunden, 3 Stunden, je nachdem. So as I was saying, it varies. There's what they call Eingewohnungsjahr. It's for that child to know, to get to know the teachers, to get to know the surroundings, to get to know the new situation he or she will be experiencing. So the first, let me say, the first 3 days, or the first 1 to 3 days, the mother or the parents will be with the child, and the child will know, okay, my mommy. Oh, danke schön. Vielen Dank. The child will get to know that, oh, my mom is still here. My mom is still looking at me. I have, they will feel secured, not like you just get in there and leave that child immediately. So it's something different. And the child will be able to, to learn the situation, to learn the surroundings. Oh, what is really going on here? Let me see what is going on. To experience, to play with the toys, to handle the toys, all those things. That is why the first 2 weeks is very, very important. It's very, very. So if you are planning to work, I used to say, for me, I used to leave that month. They start here in August. I used to leave the month. Oh, no problem, Aiden. No problem. For me, I used to leave that month of August. I will leave it free for that child because I don't know how it's going to take long. Like my boy now, he's taking longer. He's so attached to me and he just need more time. It is getting better. This week was better than last week, definitely. So, and every week is going to be getting better. It's getting better now. At least it's playing. When I'm going, he cries a little bit like my mom is going, and he also wants to go outside. So it's just like that here. So the first 2 weeks, they will tell you to go out maybe for 1 hour. 2 schauen zu und eine hat geliked. Ja, 2 Leute schauen zu und eine hat geliked. Ja. Dankeschön, Nicole. So, as I was saying, they will tell you to go out maybe for 1 hour and come back. But the most important thing is that they will tell you, if you are going, you have to tell the child, I'm going now and I will be back very soon. Or I'm going for shopping and I will be back. For even if the child has not started talking, they will tell you, so that that child will know that, okay, my mom or my dad or my parents, they are coming very soon. It is very, very important. That is very, very important for them. It's just like you going to a place and all of a sudden you didn't see your child again. You'll be shocked, you'll be scared. So in that type of situation also, they don't want that child also to be scared, to be shocked that, where is my mom? So that's one important thing. So they will tell you to go like 1 hour and they start increasing it. Maybe the next day is going to be 2 hours. So it actually depends. It depends on the child. From the beginning, some child will be like, oh, they don't cry, they play along, everything, then it's good to go. But like my own boy, he's looking for me and he just need more time, and I can also understand that type of situation. Yes, because every child is different. 9. Nicole, das ist für mich kein Problem zurzeit. Ist kein Problem. Wenn die Leute das jetzt nicht schauen, die können auch gerne später das schauen. And so it is very, very important, for your child to get to know the situation, because your child is going to see those people like new people, you know. It needs time to relate with them. It needs time to come along with them. It needs time to like get to know the type of person they are. Kids also, they need, just like we need time to also decide something. That is the way it is also with children. They need time. They need time for whatever they want to do also. That is why you will see when a child come inside a room, or when a child comes inside somewhere, they will be like, they will try to look around to study the type of situation. That is the way it is also. That is the way it is also with children. And that is the way it is also with we adults. It's just like we are going, if we are going to market, your child, you yourself, you will be like, let me look at this, 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 let me look at this. That's the way it's going to be exactly. That's my boy. So that's the way it's going to be exactly. I'm sorry about that. It was my okay, Nicole, kein Problem, danke. So I have to quickly attend to my boy. So as I was saying, kindergarten year is, I don't know how it is in Nigeria or other countries. I would really love to know that. Please, you can kindly also drop it. I'll be able to read it also. But yeah, that 2 weeks is very, very important. It's very, very important because that is when the child will get to know environment, the teachers, the other playmates, the other children around him, the way their system, the is either breakfast in the morning or any other thing. That is when the child will, try to relate with the situations around him or her. And it is emotional. Sometimes really it is emotional because you leaving your child, you know, to people. let me say, for the first time, and how the child is going to feel, how you will feel without your child for those moments. Hello, sis. Inspired every day. You are welcome. Good morning, Sister Buke. How are you doing? Good afternoon. Hope you are doing good. So most of the time it is emotional, even for the child, just like you, when they tell you to go like 1 hour and you see the child, the way the child is crying, wants to come with you. Yes, it is emotional sometimes, and I can understand. So that's why that 2 weeks, first 2 weeks for them is very, very important. As I was saying, my own boy, he needs more time. His mama boy, so he's just around me, and yeah, I hope with time everything is going to be also okay. Yeah, I yes, with time everything is going to be okay. So I really want to know how creche, people call it creche also, kindergarten, how it is in Nigeria, in other countries, how do they handle it, how do you go with the emotions, all those things that is attached to it, the crying, everything, at least to help somebody here, if not me, to help other moms in the house. So how do you handle it? And one good thing I love about it is also that you have also extra clothes for them here, for them in the kindergarten, to see, okay, wow, my child can change the clothes. Maybe if the weather is too warm, maybe if you're putting on the long trouser for your child or jeans for the girl, and you'll be like, okay, let them change it when the weather is warm. At least they will feel like at home. And one good thing is they have beds, all this baby bed, according to their ages, they have it for them there also to sleep. They have their routine, the time they normally sleep. Sorry. They have the time they normally sleep, the time they normally have their breakfast, the time they go outside to play. you know they have this, like, they call it coffee time in the afternoon, like around 2 past 2. It depends on the type of kindergarten. So, and those things, it makes it fun, it makes it not look boring to the child actually. And I really love that. I really love that. And in the kindergarten where my son is going, actually I've not have problem with them. They are very good at what they does. Yes, I know everybody can be perfect, but for the one they are doing, they are trying. They are trying. So that's the kindergarten system here in Germany, at least precisely in Dortmund here. And it might varies also from state to state here in also Germany. For other states, I really don't know. But for here, but for here, sorry, sorry, that's my girl. So, but for here, at least in Dortmund, I could say, okay, this is how it goes, this is how it goes, and it's a really good thing. As I was saying about this big book, this they call it mapper, where they can put different things there, what the child have been doing. The child is drawing, playing outside, playing with sand. They take pictures every time, and they write, mostly they write the dates and what the child is doing. And those are very good memories for the child, even if the child grows up. From my girls, I know it very well. Sometimes they like, mama, I want to see those things, and I just bring it out for them. They glance through it, they look at it, they smile, they laugh, like, mama, look at me there where I was doing this, mama, look at me here where I was doing this. And it is really fun. They are memories, and I know my children, they would like to keep that, let me say, in the nearest years, for them to have, like, oh, things to glance back and say, wow, this is so fun. And I see that as part of the childhood also, for your child to have like pictures. Actually, I love pictures also, taking pictures of child when they are small, as they are growing. they are good memories actually. And me, I used to keep a lot of things. Like there's there's one picture I have when one of my daughter, as series she's having, and during then that was the last money I have in cash with me. My daughter went to where I put it. She poured everything on her head. There is another one. It was, I think, with Vaseline. She used it and cream all her face. After doing that, she now came to meet me. So those are very good memories. If those things are not harmful to them, definitely, we should also avoid things that are so harmful to them, because kids, whenever they are quiet, within 1 or 2 minutes, and you are not hearing their voice, mostly it means they are doing something important that is keeping them at that moment. So then, as a parent, we try and check, like, or calling that child, where are you, what are you doing, things like that. Yeah. So that's the kindergarten system in Germany. And as the child is also growing, they will try and have meeting also with the mother, the father, or the parents as a whole. And yes, exactly. And they will tell the parents how the child is developing, which aspect are they noticing anything, is there anything to notice, is there any assistance the child need, maybe in speaking, in holding things to draw, in communication, how open the child is, the they call something the social awareness of the child, or how the child can handle situation, or in situation like conflict, how the child behaves, social emotional, all those things. They try to talk it out with the parents. And for we Africa, we speak our dialects also a lot at home, Yoruba, things like that. They will also like the child, because they are growing with one language here for the German kids, and our kids is growing up with like two, three, four languages. So they will also try to, like, for the child not to lag behind. They will also try to balance it. And if they see the child is a little bit lacking, they will try to speak with the parents. What language are you speaking with them at home? What way they can assist them. Maybe there are books, you can there all these things, spiritual, all those things that they can assist and help them, or even further wrong, because some things further wrong here. So those things are not so bad. They are there to help our child to grow, to improve, and we should also take advantage of it in a positive way. That's very, very important. So yeah, as the child is growing up, the child also will be learning things. Sometimes when your child even is at home and says some word, you'll be surprised, like, wow, my child can do this, my child can do that. Yeah. So, and I think when the child starts the kindergarten, some start 6 months, after like 3 years, they will like also change the group the child is. So before the child will change the group, they will also do, like, this type of celebration, this type of something just small, like a small party for them, like they are changing the class just to be them where they are still in that same kindergarten, but changing the class, going to like the children from 3 years old, because it's going to be another thing, circles they will be also having in the group. So, and there's a place they would like throw them on the mat, like they would throw them like all these trampoline things, like they are leaving that class. This year they have this their culture of a thing, and they do that always. They've been doing it, and I love those things. So the child goes into another class, they start learning also, playing. They learn a lot. Kids learn a lot through playing with other kids, with communication. They have a catalog the way they teach the kids. And by the fifth year, when the child is 5 years, they will start preparing most of the kindergarten. They will start preparing the child towards going to the school. And at least those kids going to the school in the next year, They will be preparing them like all those ABC, 1, 2, 3, all those normal basis things. They will be having, let me say, once or twice in a week. They will come together, they will learn from each other, and they will teach them also. They will also take assignments home, maybe just for them to write some things like A or B. It is so interesting just to keep them busy, just to make them feel okay, they are getting prepared to go to the primary school. And you will see the kids then, they will be happy, they will be full of energy, they will be counting. Like my daughter, one of my daughters here have like this year and next year in kindergarten. Now she's telling me, mama, she'll be going to school very soon. They will be very happy they are going to school. And because of this their bag, they have a special bag they used to use here for the kids going to primary school. So I remember my daughter then, when they were in holiday, because before they now go to school, they will have holiday, this summer holiday in between. My daughter started counting how many nights, how many times she still have to sleep in the midnight. She will be counting -1 every day. Just imagine. Because she's so excited, she's full of joy that, oh, she's moving forward. That's one thing about kids also I notice. We just like we that we've grown up, whenever we want to do or moving to a next position, we are so happy, we are so glad about it. Some people won't be able to sleep even a day before. They will be awake because we are so excited to experience it. It's what they've not experienced before. My daughter started counting -1 day. She will count 20 days, 19 days, till this my girl counts. On that very day, she will be the first person to wake up. She will be the first person to wake up. She's so excited, and thank God, she loves going actually to school and learning and things like that. So that joy is with them. You will see them carrying their bag, and they also have there's something they call, I have forgotten the name they call it. It's something tutor. It is a very big thing like this. You will put a lot of sweet inside, sweet biscuits, all those things, and the child will carry it to school on that very day with their bag and with that thing. The thing will be filled of sweets, biscuits. It will be inside. It's going to be very big. I will show you. Let me see. I will show you in one of these days how it looks like. I'm going to do a short video on it, how that thing look like. And they will carry it, they will take picture, their bag will be there with parents, they will be so happy, so excited. It's a great moment, actually, to experience. So, and when the kids, when they come, their snacks box, even one thing I noticed is that very first day, their snacks box, they left because they will be like, they want to know everything. They will be seeing this child, they will be doing this, they will be so happy. And they will even forget to eat, even to drink water on that very first day. First, the second day, those things, they leave it alone, they forget about it. It is at home they will now remember they have to eat and things like that. But their snacks box, that's very also important. Their water bottle, hmm, once you buy it and bring it, they'll be like, mama, this one is beautiful. Mama, look at my, they will be opening, they will try to test everything. Her bags, she'll open it, okay, she'll be looking at it, looking at everything. My daughter almost start looking at those things every day. I mean every day. Because she's so excited, like they'll be going to school and this energy. I was like, if me too can have this energy, eh? But that's one thing I love about kids. Most of the kids, when they are going to school here, they are so happy, excited. Yeah, so showing off, exactly, showing off day. And they will be looking at their bag. This one will tell this one, look at your bag. They draw princess, they draw Barbie, they draw, they will see. That is when you will see a lot of communications. If you want to see a lot of communication among kids, is when kids come together and something positive is, you will see them, they will be talking. They will be, this one will be saying his idea. She will be doing this one. He will be doing this. They will be talking. They will be communicating. They will try also and friends in between themselves. And if they have known themselves from kindergarten, they now see themselves first day also in that school. Wow, they will be happy, they will be hugging each other. So those things are, they are good memories actually. They are good memories. So that's the way it is in Germany, yeah. That's the way it is in Germany, yeah. The kindergarten system, yeah. It is so beautiful. Yeah, sometimes it's strenuous also when they strike and things like that comes up. You have to, if you are working, you have to look how to get your child, how to sort it out so that you'll be able to go to work. And if you know ahead, some company will tell you, okay, you can stay at home with the kids if you don't have any other option. If you are lucky, and so you just have to fix it out with your husband or to look for a friend, a sister. Yes, and if you have one, be grateful, be thankful. Yes, so that is how it is here in Germany. If you have any question, you can why not leave it in the comment section, and I'll be able to also say one or two things also to it. If you are just joining, thank you. Please just tell me to like. When you click on your screen, just click on it like 4 or 5 times. Just click on it and it's going to pop up there at the top, the like this. The like will pop up when you click on your screen. When you tap on the screen, it's going to pop up, thumb up. So that's the school system in Germany, especially for kindergarten. And some other days, definitely, I will talk about the primary school, the secondary school, the session, and so on. I will also talk about that, how everything goes, their school system, different school system they have here, different way to to join, to cross, to do this. Yeah. And one thing I forgot about kindergarten is what they do is the child that they gave birth to before August starts with them in the school. Sometimes they still consider September, October, it depends on the child. But anything November, it is difficult. So that child have to wait till 7 years before that child can enter the school, can join the school. But if you give birth to your child before August, that child will enter school at 6 years. But anything above that, that child have to wait till 7 years. Only under consideration can that child join. Child that they are giving birth after, let me say, mostly after September upward. So only under consideration. If not, that child have to wait till 7 years to join them in August to go to school. But before August, definitely the child can join them. Yes, mostly the child can join them. It's only, let me say, 2% will make the child not to join them. It depends individually. So I would not like to talk about that deeply here. And from September upward, the child have to wait for another school year to join them. Only under consideration can the child join. Yeah. So that's the school system, kindergarten system here in Germany. If you have any question, please let me know in the comment section, and I really appreciate each and every one of you also. Thank you. So if there is no question, if the question is still on the way, I will also like to engage myself in one or two things, and I will switch also to the silent. Yeah, but I will be reading comments. If there's any comments also, feel free to drop it. And I really appreciate each and every one of us for joining the live, for adding, for support. And please don't forget to join, to subscribe to my YouTube channel, watch my video, like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Mary Sports. Yeah. So please, if you have anything, any question, you can actually drop it. I'm still here. I just want to engage myself in one or two things. Stabuki, do you have any question? I'm still here. I just want to engage myself. Okay, sis, no problem. Yeah. So if there's any problem, any question, anything you feel like you want to share, feel free to share it. Feel free to talk about it. Feel free to tell me. And yeah, we are good to go. So I'm still here in case of any comments, anything. I'll still be here to answer. I just want to get myself engaged.